This October, many are struggling with a life-threatening addiction, the overconsumption of pumpkin. Whether it's pie, bread, or toasted seeds, pumpkin addiction is a serious and growing problem. Fortunately, there's help with the all-new Pumpkin Patch. The Pumpkin Patch attaches directly to your arm and allows you to gradually step down your dosage of pumpkin until you're completely pumpkin-free. The Pumpkin Patch, brought to you by the makers of turkey and stuffing gum.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
Looking good, looking good. Looking good, ma'am. Looking good.
That is so stupid.
Getting drunk in the morning. Who are you, Kathy Lee Gifford?
We may not hook up with women, but we really understand women.
How about some free coffee today?
It is National Coffee Day.
I haven't even had my morning cup of coffee. I haven't even had a cup of coffee.
Cup of Joe? Coffee?
Cup of coffee.
I haven't even had my morning coffee.
Before I have my first cup of coffee, bring it.
First cup of coffee ever, immediately?
Today is National Coffee Day.
Happy National Coffee Day.
It's showtime.
It certainly is.
Yep.
The Mike Show. So darn happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and radio434.com. Also on the Alexa for National Coffee Day.
What you drinking there, Mike?
Tequila. Nope. It is coffee.
Okay.
I don't like tea. It gives me a headache.
What's that from?
Then what shall we have? Coffee. How many lumps do you want? Oh, give me a whole lot of lumps. It's Bugs Bunny.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, hi.
Hey.
It is the finally Friday edition.
Finally.
And guess who is going to join us on our adventure today?
I think I know.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Who do you think it is?
I think it's Stevie Steve.
It is. Yep. Stevie Steve's going to be joining us via the magic of technology and in her time machine, because it's going to be during the 9 o'clock hour here. Okay, if you're listening to the live show, it's going to be during the 9 o'clock hour here, but it's going to be during the 8 o'clock hour there. So she is using a time machine.
That's good. I don't even know how to process that.
Time machine. Yeah, so Stevie's going to be joining us. She is live in concert at the Village Concert Series. And if you don't know what that's about, you might want to look it up on the Facebook, and you might want to hit up two of the most wonderful people in Lynchburg, two of the most wonderful people in the music industry, Van and Polly. And they host musicians at their home.
Yep.
And it's
pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of by invitation, but you know, if you hit them up and you say, "Oh my God, this sounds amazing, can I please join you?" They are so nice. And especially if you bring food on Sunday, and I'm not kidding. It's a potluck thing.
Yeah, no.
So,
I remember.
Yeah, so you know, if you bring some food, even grab a bag of chips and bring them on over. I'm sure people would appreciate napkins too. So I don't know what I'm going to make. I've made for the past couple ones. I've made pasta salad, and that's gone over really, really well.
Yep.
Well, it's kind of like an antipasta salad, but it has pasta in it, even though it says antipasta.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm probably gonna make that again. But yeah, Stevie's going to be joining us, and she's going to be live in concert. You hear her music on Radio 434.
This is kind of going to be like our Stevie-versary.
Yeah.
That's where we first met her.
Yeah, it is. Well, I actually met her when she was playing with her band Town.
Okay.
And that was many, 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 many moons ago. That was before the pandemonium. And she and her partner in the band Town that broke up after the pandemonium.
Right.
I mean, they just produced a killer album. I mean, it is a killer album.
Yeah.
It's incredible. and they were just literally getting ready to go on tour at the beginning of 2020. So,
yeah, but the music for Town is like you can get it on Spotify.
It's a great. That band would have been had it not been for things that happened in 2020.
Yeah.
It really would have been. But, and here's the silver lining, big silver lining. Stevie's blown up.
Yeah.
And her music, her solo stuff, I think is better. In all honesty, I think is better. I think she's really been honing her craft, and the music is just top notch. She is going to be signed to a major label. She's going to be doing stadium concerts at some point.
Oh,
I think she has that
awesome.
ability. Yep. And I told her, well, we better get tickets, and she said, you're coming backstage with me.
That would be awesome.
That's what she said. She said, you're coming on tour and you're coming on stage. So, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, we're down. Anyway, so she's going to be joining us. Plus, since it is the finally Friday edition, we have your nerd news. This weekend, science. It's just science.
Yeah,
Don't be
relax.
afraid. It is the National Coffee Day, and we've got some ways for you to get a free cup of coffee today. Okay, here. And then we've got our top list coming up. And here's a statistic I'm going to share with you. If you're a parent, you understand the struggle is real. The average parent gives in to their kids' demands 218 times a year.
Jeez.
That's the average. Now, I'm an older parent, but with younger children. So I'm trying to think, does that equate to me, or are my parenting skills dinosaurific? And I don't, and I win more battles than lose. But I don't know. So we'll think about that.
Yeah.
We'll ponder. It's a quandary.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
Well, just wait. I'm not done.
It's relevant, though.
Oh, well, but then we got our top list. Top expert ways to win every standoff with a child. Now you.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So when does your joke become a dad joke?
When you become a dad.
No.
No?
When the punchline is apparent. That one came right off my dome.
Yep, it did. All right. That, so much more on this edition of the Mike Show. Did you see my boo-boo?
Heck yeah.
Look at that. That's like much better that I don't need. I don't need a Band-Aid now. Because look at that. But you know what I did?
No.
Did you weren't here.
Was that a chicken and biscuit easy cheese accident?
I almost may have lost an eye to that stuff. That's another story that I have to tell you later in the show. But my boo-boo, if you had been listening to any of the programs or watching any of the segments this week, you would have learned why I had a boo-boo on my finger, and I got it during a chaos bomb that the tab had dropped right before I was leaving for work.
Okay.
So and then there was blood all coming down my hand. 'Cause I'm a bleeder.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was not fun. But I'll recap that story for you on our Friday recap. All right, that and so much more. It is the Mike Show. All right, let's see. Let's do this. We'll take a quick break. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport. It is so much easier.
Making sure that you never miss that important connection. At Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready.
4 bags to check in, please.
LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
The YMCA is just a starting line, for the true self blooms only when we find our purpose, what makes us tick below the surface. My why is diversity and unity, a safe space in my community, living with sincerity, giving every day my everything. With my why, I stand strong, seen and supported all along. It's a million faces in a mirror and everyone belongs. Find your why. Learn more at ymca.org for a better us.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF!
The tax deadline is here. Remember, you can write off charitable deductions. This year, donate your kids to charity. Face it, they just use your Wi-Fi, beg for money, and eat your food. By donating your child to charity, you'll be able to deduct whatever you think they're worth. It doesn't matter about their age, grade, or size. Pickup is easy and free. You'll even get a vacation voucher for a romantic getaway for 2 to the Bahamas, instead of spending your summer vacation at some theme park with thousands of other screaming urchins. Give your kids to the Charitable Deduction Network and get a bigger refund this year. One that you can share with your husband or wife and have peace and quiet. And more money again.
The Mike Show.
Where was that when I had young kids?
So, let me see. So we're talking about kids, and we're talking about how many. If you had to list your W's and L's, how many times did you win when it came to your kids' demands? How many times did you lose? Well. Ponder. Think about that. Yeah. And sometimes you just have to give in to protect your own sanity. And maybe it's me. Maybe I'm parenting dinosaurific. I don't know, because I don't want to give in. I don't think, and I'll tell you what. I don't think Tab's not a pushover by any means. But she will probably give in a little more than I do. Because maybe I'm being more stubborn.
I would have thought it would have been the opposite.
No.
Because, being an older parent,
a
lot of times I would think you'd just be like, you know what? I've been down this road. It isn't worth it.
I'm still dinosaurific when it comes to parenting. So,
because you're on round 2 with parenting.
Yeah, I am. I have 2 older kids and now I have 2 younger kids. And so this is kind of round 2 for me, round 1 for Tab. Well, anyway, the average parent has 190 wins a year, or just under 4 per week. Meaning your kid doesn't want to do something and you get them to do it anyway. Okay, but the average parent also caves and gives their kid what they want 218 times a year. So kids win about 53% of the time.
Yeah.
All right. So
not surprising.
Yeah, that's a win. People were asked to rank the top parenting wins and losses. Top wins include getting them to brush their teeth, having them up early and ready in time for school. Now that is a Tab jam. Okay, Tab is a taskmaster of time when it comes to schedules, when it comes to getting out the door by a certain time. She makes that happen absolutely, positively, 100% of the time. That is one that Madison will not win.
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of my finger, okay. Speaking of my finger, this ties in.
Were we though?
Well, this ties in nicely because we were talking off air, and then we talked a little bit in the last segment about about the chaos bomb.
Chaos bomb, right?
That caused my boo-boo, finger boo-boo.
Okay.
All right. So I'm. Have you noticed? I know I'm jerking the wheel to the left a little bit, but have you noticed I have kind of a set pattern and a certain way I like to do things.
Yeah, it's I've noticed that about 218 times a year.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm OCD. I'm also ADHD, and well, the thing is that they cancel each other out because on the surface, I tend to forget what I should be obsessing about, and I appear completely normal. But I have patterns and regiments of things that I have to do in a certain order. Okay, I have a certain way of setting up for a live remote, for example. You know, I have a certain way of getting ready for work in the morning. And if you drop a chaos bomb into my routine, it does not work well with me. I said it does not work well with me.
Gotcha.
So I'm getting ready for work, and this whole thing.
And this was what day?
Not yesterday. Maybe the day before. It might have been Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, anyway. So we'll have to go back through and look at the shows. Tuesday or Wednesday. So the night before, Lexi, she has diarrhea.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
And she's just been going and going and going and going, and it's uncontrollable at this point. Okay. So all night long, she has to go.
Right.
So we have been splitting. I typically will take the dogs out at night. Tab woke up at one point because the dog needed to go out, and she was tired of having to bathe the dog because the dog had issues.
Sure.
Anyway, fast forward. The dog. I'm getting ready. I'm downstairs. I'm getting ready for work. I'm literally putting my pants on. Okay. And Lexi needed to go. Okay. And she needed to go. So Tab's running down the stairs with the dog, and she's yelling for me. She's not yelling at me, but she's yelling for me. Lexi has to go, and I'm literally pulling my pants up, poking my head out the bathroom door, going, okay, let me put a shirt on. I'll take her out in like 2 seconds. She has to go now. Well, then I suggest you hook her up and take her out. And so this, and I don't think I was as calm. I think I was a little more elevated at this point. And I'm like, just give me a second. She's, oh my God, she's going. Okay, she's in the foyer, and she's squatting.
Diaperless.
Now, no, she had a diaper on.
Oh, okay.
But that makes it worse because it's not solid. Okay, you get it?
Gotcha.
Then it requires a bath.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow it seeped out the diaper, and so it was this whole mess now. So Tab she's got her hooked up. She's running her down the stairs. She got her to stop. She's running her down the stairs. Fuzzy goes tearing off after them, running down the stairs to go outside. Doesn't have a leash on. So I'm running down the stairs, carrying a leash for Fuzzy. And I get back upstairs. I walk in to the foyer, and I step in it. I'm wearing socks. Okay, and I step in it.
Perfect.
I'm wearing socks.
Are they absorbent socks?
Oh, yeah, very absorbent.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And so Tab yells up the stairs, I don't have my key to the door down here. I am like... So I calmed down for 2 seconds, gave her an ingenious hack that she could do.
Okay.
We have this big plank of wood that's down there if we have lots of groceries and things that need to come in. It blocks the door from locking. And so I'm like, put the block in the door. I'll unlock the door up here. To which she replied, okay. So fine.
Okay.
So she's got the dogs. She takes them out. Then I noticed, this was totally a separate thing, or was it? And then I notice that Tab has taken the dress shirt I'm about to wear, and it was hanging on the back of my office chair. And she took it and she literally rolled it up in a ball and put it on the stairs, like to go into the laundry. And I was furious.
I didn't think that's where you were going when you said she took the shirt.
No, not to clean up after Lexi.
Or like wrap the dog
Lord.
in it.
No, good Lord, that'd be hideous. No, so I go to reach for the shirt. And our stairs, it's a spiral staircase.
Yeah.
It's made out of metal. It's a cast iron staircase. It looks like something you'd find in a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Right? But the under part of the stairs are sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like if you literally took, pieces of sheet metal and cut them. It's the underside of the stairs, but nobody can get back there.
Right.
But here's how I managed to do that. So I don't have my glasses on, and I reach up to get my shirt, and instead of getting the shirt, I caught the underside of one of the stairs, and I literally sliced my finger.
Perfect.
And now I've got blood on my hand. I've got blood on the shirt that I was going to wear. I've got poo on my foot. And I'm hopping around because I have poo on my foot. And this was all before coming to work.
Nice.
Chaos bomb. Okay? So needless to say, nothing went right that day. So then I got a Band-Aid. And the only Band-Aid that I could find, okay? The only Band-Aid that I could find was a novelty Band-Aid that looked like a strip of bacon.
Awesome.
So if you want to hear the story again, you can either watch this again or you could go back and look for the episode entitled Bacon Wrapped Finger.
Yeah, I saw that segment. I was going to listen to it, but I didn't have time to.
Okay, so anyway.
But yeah, I saw that one.
Now, getting back to the kids' story, okay? Top parenting losses include letting them eat whatever they want, letting them have dessert before dinner, letting them use their phone or iPad at the table, buying them something they want but don't need, and letting them stay up past bedtime. I think all those things we have caved on at one point or another.
I think sometimes it's fun to let them eat dessert first.
I don't have a problem with that one, but but some of the other ones. Anyway, so that brings us to our top list today.
Okay.
The average parent gives in to their kids 218 times a year. Don't be the average parent. Learn how to win every clash with your offspring by consulting today's list. It's our top list today. Top expert ways to win every standoff with a child.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Number one.
Get your notebooks out.
Yep. Pull out your phone and say, "I'm sorry, can you repeat that for Santa?" Offer an alternative. For instance, if they refuse to clean their room, offer them the alternative of living on the streets.
Yeah.
Top expert ways to win every standoff with a child. Remind them who pays the bill. That's right. Disability. Just kidding. That's the top expert ways to win every standoff with a child. Take a step back, then step forward again, while gently pressing down on their toes with your shoe. No, it's terrible. Top expert ways to win every standoff with a child. Bribe them with gold bars. Hey, it works with senators.
Yeah.
Threaten to take away their TV time. Actually, just take away their TV time. Bluey, it's annoying. Top expert ways to win every standoff with a child. Help them to see the big picture. Like, if they don't brush their teeth, they'll look like someone from England. Top expert ways to win every standoff with a child. Change your approach. Instead of arguing, hold their blankie over a lighter until it starts to smolder.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Top expert ways to win every standoff with a child. De-escalate the situation by bringing in a third-party mediator. In other words, shirk the little brat off to your spouse. There we go.
There you go.
The Mike Show. Man, that was a long segment. We got Stevie. We're supposed to send a link to. she is going to be live via the magic of technology.
Yep. She's in our virtual green room right now.
Yeah. Well, not yet. We have to send her the green room link.
Oh.
Yeah. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by
bathroom.
brought to you by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Traveling with your family is not only affordable from Lynchburg Regional Airport, it's convenient too. Our daily departures offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations. So check the great round-trip fares currently being offered to your vacation destinations by using flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchase is required and availability is limited. Low fares, less hassle. Check Lynchburg first.
There's nothing like holding a freshly grilled Jersey Mike's cheesesteak. It's even better than holding a winning $1 million lottery ticket. For starters, Uncle Sam takes half. Then you buy some useless stuff, like a tiny suit of armor for your cat. And before you know it, your sister's cousins and Uncle Frankie come knocking on your door for handouts. Bing, bang, boom, you're back to zero. So if you want to play a winning number, order a number 17 Mike's Famous Philly. Freshly grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF. This is not headline news. The new iPhone 15 Pro reportedly has a problem with overheating, mainly because buying one will burn a huge hole in your wallet. The Golden Bachelor premiered last night. This season, the stripper pole is just used for balance. Andrew Dice Clay turned 66 today. Here's a rhyme for him. Hickory dickory dock. Your 15 minutes is up on the clock. And a kayaker was busted with 26 pounds of cocaine on Lake Champlain. Row, row, row your coke gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Oh man, that's one of
good.
That's one of the best ones. I love the production value too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Mike Show.
We ought to start paying that guy.
Hi. All right. So here, let me close this out.
Close it. Close that thing.
Let me scroll up here.
Pull that other thing and move that over to where that other thing was.
Got a couple stories here. By the way, I did not realize this. I didn't realize, and I know we did a story about it, but Netflix, did you realize they were still doing the DVD by mail? That's how they started out. Yeah. Netflix started out as a DVD by mail service. Do you know why they started out? Do you know why they created Netflix to begin with? The founder of Netflix was ticked off at Blockbuster and at video stores in general for charging late fees. If you forget to bring back or you don't bring back the video on time, they charge you a late fee. Okay, and he was so ticked off at this that he created Netflix.
Okay.
True story. And then
anger is the mother of invention.
Another story. Well, dissatisfaction with the services at hand.
Yeah.
And if you come up with a better way of doing it, so now fast forward, and Netflix was, they were doing all right with their DVD by mail thing, but they were kind of struggling as a company, as a big corporation.
Yeah.
They were struggling, and so Netflix and Blockbuster had a meeting, and they were going to come up with some sort of an arrangement where Netflix would manage Blockbuster's online services, okay? and Blockbuster would buy Netflix. And do you know what the proposed price was? The founders of Netflix said $50 million gets us. And then we will come and we'll merge up with you guys and we'll run your online services. And at the time, that was not... Blockbuster had actual stores and retail locations. And people would go there and pick out the movies and go up to the counter. And that's how people would watch movies back in the olden days. Okay? So the folks at Blockbuster laughed. I mean, they laughed at the idea of spending $50 million to buy Netflix. Want to know how much they're worth now?
Oh, God.
Some ridiculous... here, let's find out. I looked it up before. How much is Netflix worth? $168.36 billion.
With a B.
Yeah, billion US dollars. And that, my friend, is the advancement of technology. Okay, that, my friend, is the advancement of if it's the demand and the will of the user. So if it is more attractive to get your content via streaming and select whatever you want and go back and watch it again, and you don't have to pay any late fees. And you don't have to return it to the... We all saw what happened to Blockbuster. Mm-hmm. So, $50 million, they could have had the company.
Yeah.
Anyway, and now Netflix produces their own content now. They've got their own studios. They've got... Who would have thunk that this DVD by mail service would have grown into that in a very short amount of time?
Yeah, and I thought they phased out the DVD stuff already. I had no idea they were still doing it.
I thought they did too. Maybe the story that we read said that they were phasing it out this year. Well, anyway, today is the day that Netflix sends out its final DVDs. Now, don't feel bad if you didn't even know that they still mailed out DVDs. Your grandma might have, but don't feel bad.
Yeah, she probably knows that.
Yeah. So she's going to be hitting you up to set up her Netflix online account.
Yeah.
Fewer than 1 million subscribers held on this long. But that is crazy to think that even close to 1 million subscribers kept getting DVDs by mail. That's crazy. There are only 5 distribution centers left. One of them is in California, Texas, Georgia, and New Jersey. For those of you who refuse to quit your plans, you get an extra bonus. You get to keep whatever comes your way. Some subscribers have been chosen to receive 10 discs as a parting gift. At its peak, the DVD service had 20 million subscribers.
Wow.
And that started in 1998. The library, they had over more than 100,000 titles. So going back to 1998 is when they started. They hit their peak at 20 million subscribers, and Blockbuster laughed at them when they said $50 million buys the company.
But they're not laughing now.
They already had 20 million subscribers. That is bonkers to think. And well, bye-bye Blockbuster. Anyway, so Netflix shipped their first DVD in 1998. Can you guess what the title was? Can you guess what movie it was?
1998.
1998. Here, I'll give you...
Gosh, I don't know. Titanic?
I don't know if that was 1998. What big movies debuted in 1998? All right, I'll give you a list here. I'll give you a choice.
Okay.
All right, was it The Big Lebowski? Was it Saving Private Ryan? Was it Rush Hour? Or was it Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice, maybe?
It was Beetlejuice. You are correct, sir. All right.
Awesome.
You win a Jersey Mike sub.
Woohoo!
All right. It is the Mike Show. Coming up, we are going to get so much more smarter with your 5 random facts, and we're also going to talk with either Riley or Darius from your Lynchburg Community Market. We're going to talk to those folks as well. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport. It's so much easier.
Whether your adventure is just beginning or you're on your way home, at Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready. LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
The United Way of Central Virginia is hosting their annual food drive for the entire month of October to benefit local food pantries throughout Central Virginia. They need your help to surpass the goal of 15,000 pounds of food. Donate unexpired, non-perishable food items, cleaning, and hygiene products. And if your business or organization would be interested in hosting a box, please contact United Way of Central Virginia. The October food drive benefits 13 local food banks and pantries just in time for the holiday season. Visit UnitedWayCV.org for a list of collection sites, or take your donations to the United Way of Central Virginia's offices at 1010 Miller Park Square in Lynchburg. Visit UnitedWayCV.org for more information and be the change.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
And now it's time for
5 random facts.
Yes, that time of the day. We cram your head full of usable information
for the first time.
Yeah, and you can tell it back wherever the heck you happen to be. We know exactly where you go and what you do because we're in a time machine.
We keep tabs on that kind of stuff.
But if you say any of these 5 random facts back, Riley is bound to say, "Wow." I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 1. You've probably heard this, Riley, of a baseball player being traded for a player to be named later. It's basically a way for a team to make a move right away within a time frame, but decide on a precise compensation later.
Okay.
Due to the ambiguity, 4 MLB players have been traded for themselves.
Crazy.
Number 2.
Okay.
How do you pronounce this? I've heard it before. How do you pronounce that? Bicameral. Okay, there's only one state that doesn't have a bicameral legislature. That means 2 houses, like a state senate and then a state house. Nebraska only has 1. Number 3, there have been 7 prison escapes in the United States where the inmates got away in a helicopter. 8 if you count Puerto Rico. Every time
I always count Puerto Rico.
They were caught. Everyone. So don't use a helicopter as your getaway vehicle.
Dig a tunnel.
Number 4. The 4 Non-Blondes were a one-hit wonder in 1993, and their song was called "What's Up," even though that's not none of their lyrics say "What's up." The lyrics say "What's going on," but Marvin Gaye already had a famous song with that title. So, and you brought up a good point. I've heard different songs, with the same title.
Yeah.
But why did they do that? I don't know. I'm not going to do a deep dive because it takes too long to read the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And number 5.
And there was 4 of them, so obviously they had a good reason for it.
The passengers in the first hot air balloon ride were a sheep, a duck, and a rooster. It happened in France in 1783, and the king was worried about how the altitude would affect people, so he wanted to test it on animals first. The flight lasted 8 minutes, flew about 2 miles before landing safely, and again, the question begs to be answered. who was running the controls? The sheep, the duck, or the rooster?
All I can picture in my mind is them like stacking themselves on top of each other, so like the rooster can grab the little fire thing,
Or I mean, what would it grab it with? It has wings.
Its beak.
Or its feet? Its talons?
I mean, its beak.
I don't know.
Just reach up there and...
I'd love a play-by-play how that went.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, and that can't possibly be safe. Okay, hot air balloons in general, I've just always wondered about this. They're these great big huge things about the size of a building, attached to a wicker basket that won't even hold my laundry.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you attach a flamethrower to it. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, it's definitely not safe to take a hot air trip with a bunch of farm animals. I'll tell you that much.
Those are your 5 random facts. Riley is joining us from your Lynchburg Community Market for the first time today. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Riley.
So this time of the year is kind of magical, and I'm going to tell you, I saw the weirdest thing. Do you want to know what? Can you guess what I saw driving down Church Street today? Take a wild guess. Any guess? Any answer?
A specifically wild guess?
Yeah, a specifically wild guess. Any answer?
You see a really large pumpkin.
I saw you. You must be a mentalist. You're a time traveling.
Hey, don't call her that.
Mentalist. Yes, you got it exactly.
Nice.
You got it exactly right. I will give you a Lynchburg Community Market gift certificate.
Oh yes,
just for winning. Yeah, I saw the biggest pumpkin. It looked like something out of a cartoon, and there was a van that was pulling a trailer that had this great big huge pumpkin on it. Was that coming to you guys?
I wish.
It was crazy. All right, so
I don't think you're a mentalist, Riley.
So this time of the year, you will be able to find more of the autumn seasonal produce at Lynchburg Community Market. And this is probably your last opportunities to see any of the summer type produce. So what's going on? Tell us what's going down at the market, and then we'll talk about Harvest Fest.
Yeah. So every Saturday we have our farmers market, like most people know. We're open 7 to 2, but our farmers are guaranteed to be here 8 to 1, 9 to 1, that kind of time zone. And you're starting to get at least our fall produce. So I saw a lot of pumpkins last weekend, which is exciting. I bet there'll be more tomorrow. Squash, potatoes, that kind of stuff that comes out through the fall. So the end of the summer produce, but the beginning of the fall produce, which is exciting.
Wait, are you looking at me?
Pre-spiced?
Well, I wasn't going to. I mean, people laugh at me about this, but I wondered if any of your pumpkins are going to come pre-spiced.
I don't think so. I'll take it up with
all the things,
Have you ever seen a pumpkin that was as big as a truck trailer?
I have, yes. So I used to work on a farm restaurant back in Pennsylvania, and every year we would attend a fair, and they would have competitions for who could grow the largest pumpkin. And I'm talking like 500, 600-pound pumpkins.
That's just crazy.
It was.
I've never personally seen one that big. It was bigger than a bale of hay. Like a huge, like one of the ones that they roll up with tractors and they're sitting there on the side of the road. I've never seen one that big, but it was just crazy.
Have you ever seen a couple of farm animals work together to work some kind of goal or machinery or something?
like a hot air balloon, perhaps?
I personally have not.
What kind of farm did you work on?
A dairy farm.
Not that one.
Oh, so cows. Yeah, you can't put a cow in a hot air balloon basket.
You can.
I mean, you could. I don't know if it would
go anywhere.
Cows weigh a lot.
Yeah, they do. And
Mom weighs a lot.
Yeah, and if you I saw this happened on Route 30 in Bedford County, Pennsylvania. I was on my way to work, and a cow had wandered out onto the highway, and a tractor trailer unfortunately ran into it.
Oh, jeez!
It exploded.
Oh.
Everywhere.
Hamburgers flying everywhere.
It was not a good look. Well, anyway, so moving beyond that, the Lynchburg Community Market is open not only on Saturdays, but you guys are open just regular hours throughout the week.
Yep, 7 to 2 every day, Tuesday through Saturday.
Tell us about the Harvest Fest that's going to be coming up.
Yes. So October 28th, we'll have our normal farmers market, but with a little bit of fall festivities added in there. So it'll be a special farmers market. We'll have kids activities. We're going to have a face painter that you can pay to get your face painted if you want. We'll have free activities for the families too, painting pumpkins, special fall produce from our vendors, that kind of stuff. So definitely won't want to miss that. It's the
Is it
last
going to be
Saturday in
spooky?
October. What?
Is it going to be spooky?
Maybe a little spooky, just a little bit.
Little spooky, but more fun. Now, if Rob shows up, it'll definitely be spooky. Lynchburg Community Market on the corner of here. Let me share this real quick. I forgot to share the screen again for the second time. I'm sharing it. Lynchburg Community Market is on the corner of Main and 12th Street in downtown Lynchburg. They have their own parking lots, plural parking lots, and on the weekends it is free parking. So get down to Lynchburg Community Market. Plus, there's plenty of places to park all around downtown. Make your Saturday morning a downtown Lynchburg experience, because there's plenty of things to do and see. You can grab breakfast, you can grab lunch, all kinds of food options.
Not just on Saturdays either, like throughout the week.
You can do that, yeah.
A few different restaurants in there.
Throughout the week, you can check out the restaurants for breakfast and lunch at Lynchburg Community Market. They got free Wi-Fi, so just kick back and enjoy the day. And it's going to be beautiful weather tomorrow. I understand.
Yes.
All right.
Can you personally guarantee that, Riley?
I will not personally guarantee that, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, and the mornings have been nicer and nicer and nicer.
Yes.
Where it's been cooler. It's not going to be quite 30-some degrees, but it's going to be nice tomorrow morning. So get out and check out Lynchburg Community Market. And you guys are located on the interwebs where?
We are on, so our website is lynchburgcommunitymarket.com, nice and easy. And then Facebook and Instagram are also Lynchburg Community Market.
All right. Riley, thank you so much for joining us. Each and every Friday, we look forward to it. And we will see you at the market.
Yep. See y'all tomorrow.
All right. It is the Mike Show. Coming up, we have your nerd news. We're going to get so much more smarter with your nerd news. That's This Week in Science. And we're going to get stupider then. We've got your stupid criminals in .news, plus the good news. That's how we'll wrap up the show. That is all on the way. It is the Mike Show, Finally Friday edition.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our crafters gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
Live Strong at the YMCA provides hope and healing to individuals who are living with, going through, or have overcome cancer, helping them strengthen their spirit, mind, and body. Live Strong at the YMCA is a no-cost program under the YMCA's Community Health Outreach Initiative, aiming to promote comprehensive well-being and resources for building a healthier and better community for all. To learn more, visit the YMCA of Central Virginia at ymcacda.org.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
It is the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition. We have Stevie Steves joining us via the magic o technology. How's it going?
Fantastic.
It's wonderful to hear. We've been hearing a lot of great music, great new stuff from you, which is fantastic, and we are playing it right here on Radio 434.
But now, Stevie, before we go any farther, with all the AI and deep fake crap that's going on, would you mind just selecting all of the boxes that have a bicycle in it? Just so that because we want to confirm that you are in fact
I don't think AI could pull off this morning look that I got going on.
Oh,
Okay?
that's a wonderful morning look.
This is me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all the bicycles, Rob, are checked off.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, every one of them. So how's it going? I mean, it's been a while since you've been here.
It has, too long.
So tell us about what you've been doing up until this point, and I know a lot of our music fans that listen to the show and listen to Radio 434 have been hearing your tracks. But tell us about that, and tell us about the process. How's it been? How has it been?
Thank you for playing my music.
Absolutely.
First of all. It's been. I was on this like really strong, like I'm just gonna release, and then I started playing. I'm starting to play a lot of shows, and I'm writing a lot. I'm writing so much more. I mean, it's just crazy. I went from I write a song, and then I had time to like demo it or whatever, and now I'm just kind of like boom, boom, boom. Like I'm writing a lot more than I was before, so it's kind of been hard to keep up. I'm like, oh, I want to put this out. I want to put this out. I want to put this out. So hopefully I'll have like a couple more tracks out in the next month or two. But
what do you attribute that to? Is it just a mood, or is it?
Are you in a mood, Stevie?
I'm in a mood. I'm in a musical mood.
Or are you refining your process a little bit, and and kind of doing doing a lot of reflecting on that?
I haven't felt better as far as like creating, performing, a lot of great new friendships in my life, people that have been encouraging me and telling me I can instead of I can't. It's just been really cool.
That's good.
That's a nice place to be in, isn't it?
It is. I'm just in a really good place. So I'm just so thankful. I'm so grateful. Like it feels like, yeah, you said, what do you attribute it to? It's just a new season. And I finally, transitioned into like me. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Of a new season, have you released any pumpkin spice tracks?
Not yet. I'm not on the pumpkin spice.
Thank you.
Train.
I mean, it's popular.
It's popular. That's probably why I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to be big, that's fine.
That's been my thing this whole time. It's like it's out of hand, guys. It's like it's so out of hand.
It is.
It's not even. I think like maybe years ago it was like, ooh, pumpkin spice, and then you're like, okay, this is cool. This tastes different.
When you start to release the pumpkin spice in August, it's a little too early there, Starbucks.
Yeah, and there's freaking pumpkin spice frosted flakes for goodness sakes.
There's pumpkin spice toilet paper.
I will tell you this right now that I used to have I love fall. Fall is like it's a tie between, well, I don't know. I love all the seasons, but fall is hard to beat.
Yeah.
Especially the very beginning of fall is like so nice. But I used to have a pumpkin spice candle, and the lid, I put it in the cabinet, and the lid was off of it. I opened up the cabinet, and I'm like, what is that smell? It smelled so awful. It smelled like cat pee. And I'm just like, oh. And so now I'm like, don't even go there. I'm telling you, it's a thing, because I gave it another shot. I was like, oh, I'll get another like fall candle. No, it smells like cat pee.
So what you're saying is the pumpkin spice will turn.
It will turn. It will turn. I don't have a cat.
That you know of.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know. It is definitely the candle. The candle just reeked. I was like, oh, yeah.
I'll tell you something else about those candles. They don't taste like pumpkin spice either.
No, they
definitely don't. So, Stevie,
They don't.
you are heading up this way. Is tomorrow your travel day?
Yeah, I'm gonna travel tomorrow. Thank God it's not today because I have had a busy week, and then I have a show tonight
Nice.
in Jolton. And I probably told you guys this before, but there's this really cool place called Jolton Hardware.
Okay.
And it used to be an old hardware store. Or it used to be a hardware store, and it's older now. So okay,
yeah,
it's the morning. So they transformed it into a venue, and over the past couple of years, it's just been like growing and getting more, noticed for the awesome music that they bring in. You know, it's kind of like it's still a secret. It's still like a best kept secret. People go and they really enjoy it, but it's not like so jam packed that you don't even feel like going. It's just really awesome. So they let me come in and do my thing and try out all my new stuff. And I've been playing there like a couple times a month, and I love it. I love it there.
Nice.
So
what's the feedback from the crowd with the new tracks?
Really, really good.
Nice.
I feel like it's been crazy because over the past 10 years, I'm so used to getting requests for songs that I did in my band.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting requests for songs that I wrote, this year. And that's just such a good feeling. It's like, play Tell 'em is I know you guys can't play Tell 'em because I swear in it.
Oh no, I actually fixed that.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I created your radio edit.
Thank you. I forgot that you did.
Yeah,
that.
I left "bitch" in there because there's so many songs that have used it and have been played on radio. But I flipped, so it's now "ish."
It.
Or it
instead of the other word.
Yeah,
you ever get any requests for like any Skinnerd?
I do. I get requests for Skinnerd. I get requests for anything that gets loud.
Yeah, one time I remember you did.
Yeah.
So,
I do get loud. I these songs. It's kind of funny because I love my mother, and I know she's going to watch this probably.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. I love you.
Being good.
I always send her my songs, and this year has been so like chill. Like my songwriting has been so like it doesn't get loud. I'm not rocking out. It's just me and an acoustic guitar, basically, And she's like, Steph, because she calls me Steph.
Mm-hmm.
That my given name is Stephanie. But she's like, Steph, I just, I would really love it if I would love it if you'd rock out a little bit. That's her. She wants me to do that so badly. And I do too. But without a band at my disposal, it's hard to,
Well, are you gonna rock it for us?
Oh yeah. I'll definitely. I've been writing a couple. Yeah, my songs are getting louder with more energy. I think the last show that I did, it was just so depressing. I'm still gonna be depressing.
Okay.
But I'll have songs that will bring us up.
Thank you for the full disclosure. There was one in particular that actually gave me a tear. Just one little tear right in the corner.
And you know what? I'm sorry to say this, but I love that.
Yeah.
As soon as it started happening, Mike said, "Get back in there, tear."
Yeah. Don't you dare fall down my cheek.
Yes.
Don't you do it.
Man, I'm a manly man, a burly man.
So we're gonna see you Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
In live flesh.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. And I love Lynchburg so much. I wish it was closer. I'd be there more.
Yeah, really.
Well, so do we.
Yeah. Now, Van and Polly are probably the nicest people in town, and probably the nicest people within the music industry. They're just down to earth. And
they're way nicer than us.
And they're so
I was gonna say that.
and they're so welcoming. And the Village Concert Series, it started out, it was kind of by invitation only, and then friends of friends, you'd tell two friends, and they'll tell two friends, and so on and so on and so on, and it's grown. But hit them up, a Village Concert Series on social media and on Facebook, and you know what? Request an invite and come out and see this lady on Sunday because she is going to rock the house and make you cry at the same time. Yeah.
Don't you just want to go cry a little bit?
I do, in private.
And we talked about this actually off air because you coming back to Lynchburg on Sunday, it's going to be, and I thought it was for Mike too, but it's going to be my Stevie-versary.
Is it?
Because that's where I first met you and heard your music.
Oh yeah. Because
and then we met when you were with Town, and
crazy.
Yeah, and you guys were here to play a Village Concert Series then, right before all the pandemonium happened. Yeah, the hoopla. But I am so glad that you were working on your solo stuff. It's some of your best stuff. To be honest with you, it really is. And I'm not just fangirling all over you. Okay, I'm not.
No, bring it. Come on, I like it. I don't mind it.
All right. So check Stevie out, Village Concert Series here in Lynchburg, and you can also find Stevie's music wherever you find streaming music. You can listen to her here, but you can also find her on what's your preferred platform?
Spotify is really great. iTunes doesn't suck because you can buy my music. You can buy
her music. Yes.
I love the stream. I love getting streams. I wish, just hit that follow button on Spotify. That helps so much. It helps spreads the word,
It wants me to log in.
Oh, geez. Well,
it wants me to log in, but I'll do that later.
I trust that you will, and I really appreciate that because it just helps,
But I get all your music via email directly from you.
I know you're spoiled.
I am.
Nobody gets that. Nobody gets that. I never do that.
What if we started a service that connected artists with their fans, like in a more direct way? Where, hey, I'm Stevie, and I'm going to send you my song, and you just have to pay a penny.
I've been writing so much in the mornings that I feel bad. A lot of my friends, I'm always like, hey, check this out. Do you like this song? Does this resonate with you? And honestly, they're probably so tired of me doing it. They're probably like, oh, I got another song from Stevie today, golly, but I just like sending them out. And it would be cool to do that via an email list or whatever, and just be like, hey, listen to what I wrote today or something.
Like an inner circle type thing.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Instead of putting it on Facebook.
I got it. Stevie Steve's VIP.
Love it.
Boom.
Yes.
Problems solved. You sign up.
Do that.
You sign up. You go on the website. You register. You become a VIP, and boom, you get the preview stuff.
You get to hear a lot of it's not good, but it's part of the process. It's really cool.
No, we like it, and we're really looking forward to having you back in town. Now, the big question: are you going to have time for us to go to the tea room?
Well, yes. I really want to make that like a thing.
Okay,
if we can do that.
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah, I want to make sure.
So they have a new item.
Okay.
Is this an ad for Tea Room now?
No, but this isn't a joke. Like they have a new item.
Yeah.
So you know how they're famous for their hot dogs, among other things.
Yes, I've heard about this. Yeah.
Their new item is they take a corn dog. Right. Exactly.
Hey.
They take a corn dog.
Okay.
And they fry the corn dog. Then they pull the stick out and slice the corn dog down long ways and then fill it with regular hot dog toppings.
Okay.
So it's like a deep fried hot dog bun with the hot dog and all the stuff.
I love corn dogs.
Yeah.
That batter, that's just a very particular taste. Yeah, you can't get that anywhere else. So.
Yeah, and maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm down to try it. I'm down.
All right.
I'm down. So I come in. I'll be driving tomorrow. I'm gonna try to leave as early as possible, as long as I have my stuff together. You know.
Yeah.
I think it takes me like 7 hours. 6.5. I don't know. I'll probably stop a couple times, but so last time I came in, Van and Polly took me to dinner, but
at a nice place.
Oh.
It was a great bar restaurant. I can't remember, but it was next to this really cool vintage shop. I really wanted to go into it, but it was closed when we were done eating.
I think they took you to Gray's. Gray's on 5th Street.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent place.
Yeah.
Loved it. But that's what we did last time. I don't know what we're gonna do this time, but maybe or after the show, because our shows it is our show.
Yeah. Well, your show. Yeah.
The show is early. You know, I only play for a couple hours, so maybe after the show.
Yeah, well, the Tea Room is not open late on Sundays, so I think they close at like 8, maybe.
Well, I mean, we're not going to keep her out all night.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do what we want to do, basically.
I don't think so. We'll do what Stevie wants to do.
That's a great song. We'll do what we want to do.
Stevie's the guest.
Stevie wants to do what we want to do.
Okay. I like to kind of put the ball in other people's court when I'm in their town.
Well, we got you then.
Yep.
We got you then.
Because I would just be like a lost puppy. I don't, I would probably, it's so bad. Like I would probably just like get gas station food and like curl up in bed and watch YouTube. If I didn't have somebody to get me out and about,
We got you. We got you.
We got it.
Okay, good.
Got it all figured out.
Good.
Well, Stevie's going to be in concert again this Sunday in Lynchburg, the Village Concert Series. Hit up those folks. It started out by invitation only, but I'm sure if you ask nicely, I'm sure that they will send you a link. And
are we going to be inside or outside?
I don't know. That is another very good question.
I didn't ask them. I know they have that awesome stage now outside, but I don't know.
I mean, the weather seems great for that kind of thing.
Yeah, let me.
It'll be up to them, but
the last one they did, was inside.
Okay.
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, I'm sure if you make a request, they probably wouldn't deny it.
Yeah, it's hard. Outside is hard because you just have there's so many elements. You know. But it was really nice and comfortable inside.
That was very, very nice. If you go to Village Concert Series, search their events, and it does say on there, make reservations, send a message to their email with the number of seats that you request, and they'll see what they can do. So there you go. Very cool.
Easy as that.
I'm excited.
Easy as that. And then, or just hit us up and we'll be sure and get you in. Just say our names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can't wait. I just wish I was like staying longer, but I have to get back on Monday.
You're very, very busy. But you're invited to join us Monday morning live in studio if you have time.
I think I will. I loved doing that the last time.
You're welcome to do it.
And if God forbid something happens to your car,
shut up,
you
Rob.
can't drive home right away.
Shut up, Rob.
I know.
Good Lord.
We just make the most of it, you know.
All right, that sounds
figure
good.
it out.
Have Stevie sleep on the studio couch.
Yeah, you guys have room. That couch is big.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. Well, Stevie, thank you for taking so much time this morning. We really appreciate it. Your
you.
music sounds excellent.
Thank
We
you.
can't wait to see you and hear you live in concert with the Village Concert Series. And we'll take you out. We'll take you out for some food and some drinks.
You're definitely one
Yes.
of our favorite guests.
Absolutely.
You are. I look forward to this. I did not get like any sleep last night. I have no idea why.
Really?
Yeah. And I woke up at like 7. Well, I'm an hour. You're an hour ahead of me.
Yeah, you're in your time machine.
Yes, I'm in my time machine. So I'm like, oh my God, it is 7:30. And I'm usually my alarm was set for 6 o'clock. And yeah, nope, not this morning. So, but I was like, I would never. I look forward to this so much because I think you guys are great. And
well, thank you.
So since you're in the past, tell us what happened. Tell us what life was like an hour ago.
Good Lord.
We did this last time, and it doesn't make sense.
Is the air breathable there?
Of course, because it was in the past. We came from the past. We were in the past. Was the air breathable when we were in the past?
I need to be asking you what the future is. What the future holds.
Stevie, don't be stupid. Come on.
No, we can't tell you what the future would be like because then if you change something, then we won't exist.
Yeah, because of the butterflies.
It's a paradoxal thing. Legal thing.
I mean, I guess I could.
Paranorman thing.
How it works.
Did they have cars an hour ago? Where
we
you
just
are?
came from there. She should be asking us that.
I will say that there has been no cars past my house, guys.
There are no
there's
cars.
no cars.
No cars in the past. Okay, only in the future.
Okay,
and we have flying cars. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that. Stevie Steves joining us, and she will be live here. Stevie, thank you so much. We really appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you live in concert.
I can't wait.
Yay!
I can't wait.
That is so cool. It is the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition. Also coming up, don't forget, because it's Friday, we are going to get so much more smarter with your nerd news. It's This Week in Science. It's just science. Don't be afraid.
It's not like it's the past or anything.
That's all on the way. Stay tuned.
If you haven't planned that vacation yet, start by checking Lynchburg Regional Airport. With our great round-trip airfares to many popular destinations, flying from Lynchburg is easy and affordable, offering daily departures on American Airlines to Charlotte with connections to over 170 nonstop destinations worldwide. To check fares and book tickets, visit flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchases required and availability is limited. Your close and convenient connection. Check Lynchburg first.
Getting a Jersey Mike's sub top Mike's way with onion, lettuce, tomatoes, oregano, and the juice is the bee's knees. Actually, it's better than the bee's knees. I mean, what's the purpose of knees on bees? They don't crouch, they just buzz around. But Mike's Way has a purpose, topping your sub the authentic Jersey way. It's the cat's pajamas. Wait, cats don't wear pajamas. Mike's Way is better. Let's just leave it at that. Get your sub top Mike's Way. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
All right, time once again for Nerd News. This Week in Science. It's just science. Covering the most important news for your brains. Here's a quick rundown. This week, a study on Zoom backgrounds found books and plants make you seem more trustworthy. People are less likely to trust what you say if you have a random picture as your background. Personally, I never got into the green screen Zoom backgrounds because I was having a Zoom meeting with somebody who I really kind of admired for their business prowess, and I really always thought that they were like a major mover and shaker.
Yeah.
And then so we're on this Zoom meeting, And I guess if there's too much activity, like I'm looking at what I thought was their house, okay? And I'm like, wow, oh my God, that's where you live? You know, I'm thinking this. I didn't say it out loud, but I'm thinking it. And I'm like, that place is amazing, okay? And then they moved, and they were wearing a hat. And because of the movement, I could see some pixelation, and I could tell it was a background.
Okay, so you're talking about like fake backgrounds for Zoom.
Correct.
I thought you meant like in your house, if you put plants or whatever, that you seem more trustworthy.
Well, maybe that might. Either way,
yeah.
If you have books in the background, if you're on Zoom meetings, but it says Zoom background, so I'm just assuming that these are fake backgrounds that you can add. You know, if you have a green screen,
okay,
and add to your Zoom meetings.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that is a thing. But we can green screen this system that we're using right now for our videos up on Facebook Live. We could green screen it and put whatever we want in the background.
We should put us in space.
We could do that. Well, anyway, Zoom backgrounds found books and plants make you seem more trustworthy. People are less likely to trust what you have to say if you have just some random picture in the background, and especially if you're faking what the interior of your house looks like.
Yeah.
Having books in your Zoom background makes you seem more trustworthy, unless you're an adult male and they're all Harry Potter books. That's just creepy.
Right.
Anyway, a new study said. Oh wait, okay. A new study in Japan.
Hello.
Hi. Found the perfect nap is actually 2 naps. A 90-minute snooze followed by 30 minutes later 30 more minutes. So you wake up after 90 minutes and then go back to sleep for 30 minutes. Supposedly it's a better nap than just a 2-hour nap.
Okay.
A drug to help you regrow teeth is now set to begin its first human trials next month. They're hoping to have it on the market by 2030.
Ouch.
Now, researchers in Brazil have found a dog-fox hybrid. Until now, experts didn't think they could mate. So, I always thought that was how we got little dogs. How did we breed wolves down to little tiny teacup poodles and terriers and stuff? How did that happen? Okay,
witchcraft.
It's not. How I have to Google this.
It was witchcraft.
You know, how did dog breed? Well, it says how did dog breeds evolve, but how did dog breeders make terriers from foxes, or not foxes, from wolves? I just want to know. How did dogs like Chihuahuas and Yorkies come from? That's the question. How did dogs like Chihuahuas and Yorkies come from wolves? I understand domestication and breeding, but evolution takes a long time. It seems to me that we haven't had dogs domesticated for that long.
Okay. And that question isn't on like a scientific website. This is just one of those
it's just
opinion websites, and so you're going to get random people telling you how things work.
Yeah, so I can't find any good answer to this with these random people. Okay, so apparently there's a gene for toy dog breeds that was found in ancient wolves. Okay. Wolves and dogs share 99.9% of their DNA. Technically, they're the same species, but they can also produce healthy offspring, yada, yada, yada. There's too much reading.
Okay.
Can't do a deep dive with this one right off the bat. Well, anyway,
Chemical engineers in California came up with a new type of fuel that's fireproof. It only ignites when you run electricity through it. Interesting. And a study found the formation of a new supercontinent could drastically affect the climate and kill off all mammals, including us. But not for another 200 million years or so. All right. In more immediate news, a study on global warming and substance abuse found it could turn more people into alcoholics. I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's your nerd news.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's your nerd news this week in science. It's only science. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
The United Way of Central Virginia is hosting their annual food drive for the entire month of October to benefit local food pantries throughout Central Virginia. They need your help to surpass the goal of 15,000 pounds of food. Donate unexpired, non-perishable food items, cleaning, and hygiene products. And if your business or organization would be interested in hosting a box, please contact United Way of Central Virginia. The October food drive benefits 13 local food banks and pantries just in time for the holiday season. Visit UnitedWayCV.org for a list of collection sites, or take your donations to the United Way of Central Virginia's offices at 1010 Miller Park Square in Lynchburg. Visit UnitedWayCV.org for more information and be the change.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our crafters gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
All right, let's open it up. It is your audio vault for today. Our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. All right, so we got what? Today and then tomorrow? 30 days has September. Yeah, today and tomorrow. And that's it. So long, September.
This is a song about September. I think it would be better to forget her. But in case you'd like to remember, this is a song about September. It was a bad month for jets. Not only Aaron Rodgers, but that Marine pilot. Also not a good month for Russell Brand. But if you're a Beetlejuice fan, Lauren Boebert will give you a hand. Job still at a record low. In jail is that guy from that 70s show. The Proud Boys join him in the pen. And Travis Kelce has a new friend. And Taylor Swift showed off her nice big tight end. Way to go, Coco Gauff, Rupert Murdoch's out at Fox. The auto workers went on strike. Burning Man drowned, margaritas all around, 'cause Jimmy Buffett's in paradise. September, I told you you'd want to forget her. Now we can't help but remember, this was a song about September.
Just lovely. All right, there are so many texting acronyms to keep up with. Here to help is our show's Gen Z consultant with the acronym of the day.
Hi, I'm Xander. Here's the Gen Z acronym of the day. BSITC, which stands for, but since it's a TikTok challenge. Here, I'll use it in a sentence. Drinking kerosene and then using a match to burp a flame may seem unwise. BSITC. But since it's a TikTok challenge, it's totally worth facial disfigurement. And that's the Gen Z acronym of the day.
No, I don't think so. All right, let's go to viral videos. Do we want to save this one? Let's save this one. Because, yeah, let's save it for stupid criminals. The winner of the most unusual pet insurance claim of the year has officially been picked, and it goes to a cat that got stuck under a pull-out sofa. Here's the cat's owner, Reed, telling the story.
My parents were visiting, and we have a pull-out couch. I was like, there's one and only one rule in the house. When you're putting the couch back together, you have to make sure that Giles isn't under the couch. I come out, and my stepmom is like, something has happened. He got trapped under the couch. I'm basically like, we got to take this cat to the vet. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. He did need some stitches. He's picked up a particular phobia of like anything with a hinge on it. That is the tale of all of that.
Okay. All right. He sounds familiar. Who does he sound like? He sounds like Seth Rogen. Yeah. All right, anyway. We'll save that for stupid criminals as well. Let's see. We'll save that for stupid criminals. A lot of stuff is TOing to stupid criminals. All right, let's wrap it up. We wrap up Audio Vault with a comedian. Today is no exception. Since it is National Coffee Day, here's comedian Brian Regan just trying to get coffee black.
Sometimes you wonder why they can't do something that seems simple. I like a cup of black coffee after a meal. I'm amazed at how impossible this is for me to communicate. I don't think I could say it any more clearly. Would you like anything else, sir? Yeah, I'd like a cup of black coffee, please. How'd you like that coffee? How would I like the black coffee? Can you put it in a cup? Yeah, don't just splash it on my face. Would you like cream and sugar with that? Is it black cream? If not, I'll take it blackety black. Filled with blackness, devoid of all light. Think of the blackest thing you can imagine and double that blackness and take a black magic marker and fill in the gaps and put that into a black rocket ship and shoot that into the depths of black space and close your eyes and use that as a reference.
All right, that's your Audio Vault for today. Let's reach over here and lovingly grab the handle. Give it a tug. There you go. Keep all that sound inside. Coming up, we are going to get so much more stupider with your stupid criminals in .news. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Jersey Mike's Subs.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nerves pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions, and I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
Why should you trust Stonecrafters for your new kitchen and bath? Why not? Your neighbors do, your friends do, and countless organizations and contractors do. Stonecrafters provided the stone and installation for the new Academy Center of the Arts, historic theater lobby, box office, concessions, and their new bar upstairs. Visit Stonecrafters, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford, online at stonecraftersva.com. For custom countertops and cabinetry, there's only one choice, Stonecrafters. Your satisfaction is guaranteed in stone.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF. All right, time once again for Stupid Criminals in the News. A 30-year-old guy named Austin Geiger is facing charges after he broke into a Border Patrol office in Washington State and stole supplies because he thought he was in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. There we go. It's not clear if he was on drugs or what, but he has a long rap sheet full of felonies, including a drive-by shooting 2 years ago. On August 28, he got inside a Border Patrol office near the Canadian border, took a gun, ammunition, bulletproof vests, pepper spray, and a radio. A Border Patrol agent found him in an office around 1 a.m. after the alarm went off. When they got there, he was wearing body armor and an official Border Patrol jacket. He told them he was gathering supplies to protect himself because he thought a zombie apocalypse had hit. I said zombie apocalypse had hit. He's facing charges for theft of government property and unlawful possession of ammunition. And then there's this. Here's body cam video of a police officer in Jonesboro, Arkansas, trying to wrangle a chicken that had kept eluding his grasp. Police were called because the obstinate hen was blocking someone's front door.
Yeah, that's a chicken. And if it was a rooster, I ain't touching it. I got bad luck with it. Come on, now get on, get. Get on, get. Bro. Come here now. Boy, don't pet me. Got it. Bring that chicken on here.
All right. And then, this is a scary news, but let's see. Okay, she's going to be okay. A 3-year-old girl in Florida is lucky to be alive after she shot herself in the hand while being watched by a family member who was preoccupied with a football game on his laptop. Here is the little girl's mother and the sound of what happened from her in-home security camera.
I just kept rewatching it. I just kept replaying it because I'm like, how can this happen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The bullet went straight through her finger. Her hand stopped the bullet. Her hand saved her life. I do feel bad for Orlando. I feel bad for him because it wasn't intentional. He didn't do it intentional. So yes, I understand. But at the end of the day, it was careless. It's not okay. Leaving guns on couches with the one in the chamber is not okay. People who have guns, put them away. If kids are in the house, please put them away. Like, my baby could have died.
All right, Serenity underwent surgery. That's the little girl's name. She spent 2 nights in Children's Hospital and is going to be okay. The 23-year-old who wasn't paying attention, Orlando Young, was arrested, charged with child neglect with great bodily harm. Orlando left the gun on the couch. And then, that's all? Oh, we go to good news. All right, let's see. This is that. I like both of these. How about let's do this one. A Florida man is being celebrated for rescuing half a dozen ducklings from a sewer drain and reuniting them with their mother. Here is the retired firefighter in the middle of the rescue with his wife helping out along the way.
Mommy was here freaking out, and my husband is in the grate rescuing the babies. There's one more. They're running to the...
Is that it?
Yay. We're saved. Bye, Mama. Are you happy now?
A group in Salt Lake City gave a $10,000 tip to a restaurant owner and their staff. Here is Alfonso Brito, the owner of the restaurant and one of the tippers, Stephen Wayward, talking about the massive gift.
They were about to leave. They said, "Hey, Alfonso, can you come with your crew? We want to thank you because we have a great time." And I said, "Of course." He just pulled out of his pocket $10,000 in 100s.
Just such a cool experience to be able to give back a little bit.
And there you go. That is the good news. It is the Mike Show. It's the finally Friday edition. Let's do this. Let's take a quick break. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia.
Let's say you're given $1 a week to the United Way of Central Virginia's general fund. What happens after that? Do they take some money off the top for admin fees? No. Your dollar stays the exact same amount from the time they receive it from you until the time they allocate it to any one of their 26 partner agencies. And what does that $1 a week help provide? This is how your dollar makes community change. The United Way of Central Virginia is supported by you.
Well, that is it. That is the program. We are back Monday.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
Now we're back Monday with another thrilling edition of the Mike Show. We want to thank Stevie Steves for joining us. Stevie is going to be in concert at the Village Concert Series here in Lynchburg. It's typically by invitation only, but if you go onto Facebook and you search Village Concert Series, you can request tickets to this really, really cool, intimate setting where you can be one of not a huge crowd, but we hope that we have a great turnout for Stevie Steves live in concert with the Village Concert Series on Sunday. And let's see. We want to thank Riley also for joining us from your Lynchburg Community Market. Visit lynchburgcommunitymarket.com and check out their Saturday market tomorrow. That is it. That is the show. See you Monday.
Thanks. Away, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
So this is it. This is the end. I hope you and your companion had a good time listening. And hey, if things went really well, do me a favor and name the baby Ron. Ciao!
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.
Who's going to do the dishes?